Hey there. Hey, don't worry. It's just me, okay? Uh, I I didn't mean to scare you or anything. I just I just wanted to speak to you, okay? Is it okay if I Yeah, I can see that you're busy, but I really need to talk to you. I am not here for some nonsense. I promise. If you would just let me explain, please. I know I'm the last person that you want to listen to right now, but if you just give me 1 minute, then 60 seconds? Well, I mean, I didn't mean that literally. I might need more time than 56 seconds. Right. Well, I wanted to apologize for everything, really. I know I've put you through a lot these past few years, and I deeply regret it. I didn't know that you, I saw you at the hospital the other. I know already. I'm not gonna tell anyone what I saw. You have my word, Pinky promise. Please just calm down. Look, I know this wasn't supposed to happen, but I think it's a good thing. I finally understand now. You were always so focused on your studies and you never paid any attention to anyone. Never participated in any social events or went to any of the many, many parties. It was kind of creepy, you know? Like you didn't really belong to us other students. Like you thought you were something better. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. Thought. I meant thought. Of course. Look, can we sit down and talk about this, please? Thank you. So, as I said, I never really knew what happened to you. And don't look at me like that. You know what I mean. We've known each other since middle school. I even remember that your mom brought you to our mansion once or twice for my birthday party, and it looked like you were having fun back then. I thought we might even become friends. But then, a couple months before graduation, you stopped coming to school. We never truly became friends before that, and when you came back at the beginning of high school, you were, different. What? Yes, okay, I'll get to the point soon. I'm sorry. I just want you to know that, well, never mind, okay? Okay. All I want to say is that I only later heard what happened. About the accident. About your dad. I can hardly imagine what you went through then. Hell, I can't even imagine how you feel now. And this is not supposed to be an excuse for how I treated you. Okay? There's no excuse for my behavior, and I'm truly sorry. I simply felt like I needed to tell you my whole thought process of how I came to realize how wrong my behavior was. And, how wrong I was. Yeah, a spoiled little brat. Yeah, that's what my mom said to me too, once. You know, I threw a tantrum because my best friend went to her summer home for the holiday, but my mom wouldn't let me go. And never mind, okay? I feel like your stare is gonna burn a hole through my head. As I said, it was like suddenly you thought you were better than everyone else. You were a normal student, and all of a sudden you wanted to be alone all the time. And even when I found out why, I was already in my own delusion of trying to take you down a notch. You know, putting you in your place, you know? Right, I mean, you don't know. Well, it's the truth. It was just, my own, no, it's superior. Yeah. Superiority complex. Yeah, that's it. Well, it was that made me think you wanted to sort out, or sort of outshine everyone else. But when I saw you at the hospital the other day, well, I was there because my friend got hurt. When she dropped her phone down a drain and I tried to fish it out with her bare hand, and she broke a nail and bruised her skin and insisted that we take her to the ER. Yeah, it's stupid rich girl problems. I know. It was then I heard your name being said over the intercom, and I thought, I gotta see this. I bet he has some super embarrassing injury that he wouldn't want anyone else to find out about. And then when I saw you with those flowers, I was confused and even more intrigued, to be honest. I told my friends not to wait for me, and I followed you. I know it was wrong. I know that now. Okay, I already said that I'm sorry for that too, okay? Anyway, I followed you, and you were in a room with only one bed. And in the bed was this girl. She was really pretty, but I couldn't hear what you were saying, no matter how hard I tried. So I waited around the corner until you were gone, and then I spoke to her. What? Wait, please, wait. Okay, you don't need to come so close. Okay, my back is almost touching the shelf. Okay, I will explain myself. Just calm down. Your little sister is really nice. Okay, I didn't do anything to her. I just told her that I'm a classmate of yours and that I was looking for you. And she was so lively, and she spoke of all different kinds of things. I thought she was, I think she thought that I was, your girlfriend. So we talked for a while, and she asked me all these questions about you. If you were still working so hard that you would fall asleep in the middle of the day, if you eat enough. And then she told me that you were working so hard because you needed a scholarship for college, that you even work a part-time job after school. And then when I asked her why you did all of that, she didn't really want to say. But I think I understand now. What I still don't understand is why you kept all of this to yourself. The others would have understood. They might have even supported you. I guess it makes sense that you didn't want others to know, but that just sounds like you didn't want your ego to be hurt. Sometimes it's fine to rely on others, People can be dependable and help you if you let them. Well, yeah, I guess it is easier to say so from the popular girl's perspective, but still, it's your decision, I guess. After I spoke to your sister, it all clicked somehow. Why I never saw her at school, why she's in the hospital, and why you took all of this upon yourself. No, I do understand. I'm not nearly as stupid as you think, okay? It's clear that she's sick somehow. She told me that she's homeschooled because she has to visit the hospital so often, and that must be expensive. And when your dad... Because your mom has to teach your sister, she can't work as much and can't provide for you on her own. Okay, I didn't mean that your mom doesn't work hard enough. Honestly, I can hardly imagine how tough all of this is on her. But when you saw what was happening, you took matters into your own hands, didn't you? I think it's so admirable what you're trying to do. It's what your dad would have done? Well, I know it's not my place to say this, but I think he would be so proud of you. You've basically become the man of the house in his stead, and you are doing everything in your power to provide for your family. You started working as hard as you could for school and even contributed with your part-time job just to keep your family afloat, trying to get a scholarship so you could start a well-paid job and help your family get back on their feet, all while basically throwing your social life in the dumpster. You're trying to make the best of an impossible situation. And what did I do? I bullied you. Anytime I got the chance. Played stupid pranks. Even hurt you a couple of times. Because I didn't know. I tried to make your life hell, but you were already there. And when I understood all of this, I couldn't take it. All of this grief and this pain, my heart just sank. And I felt so stupid. I realized I had never had any right to mistreat you. And not anyone, really. Just because my family is rich and we're not better than anyone else. I'll never do anything like that again. I was wrong, and I'm so stupid and selfish. And if only I hadn't shown you that message, then none of this would have happened. All because of me. Because of me. Akemi won't let you.